Welcome back, guys, to Mindcrack. It's been several days since the last Mindcrack episode. I guess the last one I did was the prank on Paws. Today, we're going to look at Shree's place and get some slime balls for the lens and all the pistons I'm going to need. So I'll see you in the hub. And here we are in the hub. So some people have been asking why it's been several days since the last Mindcrack video, and the answer to that is that I was out of town. I think I posted that on Twitter. I didn't put it in a actual video. We're looking for Shree's place. I think it's on this side, if I remember correctly. This is Nebris, Packrat, Arcus, Shree. Ah, a fellow lover of the lava. So anyway, he said I could help myself to the slime balls in this box, but I'm gonna need a lot of slime balls, and I'm gonna use this as an excuse to go check out his place because I haven't been there yet. He has a slime ball farm, which I believe is at least semi-operational. I like that. I like glass tunnels through the nether. Oh, I wonder what that was. Oh, well, apparently we're here. Didn't have to go that far. Oh god. Is that, I wonder if that's for a, let's check this out for a second. So you start here to leave, and then this is the return. I wonder if there are some kind of minecart stacking system here. It looks like it just drops it down there. Anyway, so I was out of town. I posted about it on Twitter. I didn't put it in a video. I didn't have time. So that's why the uploads have been a little sporadic. We've got a portal here. And a tunnel with a zombie pigman. And another tunnel. Let's look down this real quick. We're probably going to head into that portal. Oh, here's another portal. Alright, well, let's try one and then the other. I've never been here. I don't know where the slime farm is. And people tend not to label their stuff. I've tried to label my stuff. But people tend not to label their stuff. So we'll just have to do our best to try to find things. Whoa, shit. Get on that ladder. Whew. Okay, so we are at Y13. It's got to be within the bottom 40 blocks of spawn. That's where slimes spawn. That's a natural cave. So it might be down here somewhere. I went away for the weekend for Memorial Day to visit family, and I brought a number of videos with me. I tried to pre-upload a few. I didn't have time to make more Minecraft videos after pranking Paws, because that took a ton of time. Whoa, lava. Careful. Man. Dangerous. That took a ton of time, and to be honest, after I finished it, I was a little burnt out, and I needed some time away from the game to decompress a little bit. Let me be careful where I'm stepping here. I do like lava. I don't like drowning in it. Okay, so this looks like just randomly explored caves. And I'm going to assume that if the slime farm was around here somewhere, it would have some sort of... It might not be labeled, but it would probably have more constructed stuff in the area. Alright, so how do I get out of here? Down... No, that looks like a coal vein or something. Through here, maybe? Ooh. No, I think I'm lost. Let's go back down. Oh shit! Okay, we're under attack. That's all right. No biggie. A record! That's my first record drop, I think, ever. I don't think I've ever seen a record drop. I'm not sure how the mechanics of it work now. Z421 chirp. Huh, I'm not sure how the mechanics of record drops now work. I know that they used to work by trying to get monsters to fight each other. At least one of the record drops works like that. So anyway, I'm still lost after a little bit of combat. Maybe it was through there. Let's go check that. this little tunnel right here. I think no, I already tried that, didn't I? Through here, maybe. This is it. Okay. Alright. Alright, so I didn't see anything in any of these, so let's go look at the other part of the house. Record drop. That's very cool. What a nice turn of events. So Shri was saying he has a slime farm. I think it may be a little buggy. He said he doesn't quite like using it for some reason. Let's check our altitude. If we get above 40, then we're too high and we're in the wrong place. Maybe here? This is where we came in. And we're still high enough, or low enough, to for slimes to show up. Oh, here we go. Here's some more constructed stuff. There we go. Oh, these are chickens. And a dispenser with a flint and steel. Some eggs. Oh, okay. Stay away from that. I don't want all that stuff. Wiring for the chicken farm. Whoops. So, first prank is done. That took a lot of time and effort. The second prank is sort of underway. You can start looking for hints for that in the video thumbnails again. I may not always hint about... Got a spawner set up. I may not always hint about... There's a creeper coming. Doesn't see us. I may not always hint about the upcoming prank with... What if the slimes show up here? I may not always hit... Oh, there's a slime. Let me get out my sword of looting. Pow! Only one? That's alright. I may not always hint about the upcoming prank in thumbnails, but the next one definitely will. If I change that, I'll let you know so you don't have to, like, waste your time studying the thumbnails to try and find hints of what's coming next. I will be continuing my revenge on Team Canada. Let's see, none of this stuff is labeled. This is probably the zombie farm. Let's go look at the overall house and then we'll come back. I'm the only one online right now. Oh, there's water up there. Okay. Huh. Well, I can't really make sense of what's going on in there, so let's go ahead and look at the rest of the house. Let's go up the ladder from the portal. Oh, all this is underwater, huh? That's kind of neat. It's a doorway here. I wonder if that's some kind of image that you can only really make sense of from above. Can't really tell what that is. Here's a depth diving device, otherwise known as a doorway, for your underwater exploration needs. Some gravel floor, something down here. So still exploring for the slime farm. While I'm looking for it, let's go ahead and talk about UHC. Ultra Hardcore Season 6 just wrapped up. It looks like a little conveyor belt thingy. What's going on in here? I don't know. Ultra Hardcore Season 6, the second season I have participated in. Oh, it looks like he's building a mob farm in here. Unless this is part of the... I'm not sure exactly how the slime farm works. But that might be part of that. But we're too... Yeah, we're... Oh. Oh no. This is high enough for them to spawn. Maybe this is it. This might be it. I'm not sure. They spawn, last time I checked, from 40 and below in the Y coordinates. But we're just going to keep looking. Nothing seems to be labeled. But let's just look around the house, and then I'll try and figure out the slime farm later. If I can't find... if I can't figure it out, then I'll just take some from his box and ask him next time I see him. There's the ladder from the bottom. How do I get in here? These doorways are kind of hard to see, at least with my texture pack with the minimal glass. More underwater. Piston. More water. This looks like some sort of temporary setup for drink. Oh, here's another way down. Another cleared out room. Let's talk about Ultra Hardcore Season 6. So I got a lot of positive feedback from Ultra Hardcore Season 6 and also some negative feedback. And probably the first thing I would like to communicate to you guys is that Ultra Hardcore, by its very nature, leads to both some very dramatic encounters and moments and some very dull moments. It is not scripted in any way, so sometimes boring stuff just happens. Some people wander around the entire time they're playing, like Paws was wandering around the entire time, thanks to his extremely fortunate find in the village early on. Found a iron breastplate and some golden apples, and I forget what all else, but he got a lot of stuff. Little storage center here, somewhat similar to mine. Sometimes people just wander into each other randomly, and I think it's the fact that it's not scripted and these encounters are so random that provides a lot of the tension, because you never know. Here we go. Here we go. Alright. So I'll come back to that. That is obviously the slime farm. And I brought my looting sword. I guess this room... Oh, I see. So if you're going to make an underwater house, first thing you need to do is get rid of all the water. So that must be what this gravel is. The remnants of him filling in where the water used to be. Makes sense now. Okay, so we'll check out that last. Let's go look at the other parts of the house. A little reading area, enchanting room. Let's go look up here. So ultra hardcore leads to some very dramatic and some very boring moments, and it's kind of unavoidable. Some signs to keep water from falling down. And because of the fact that health doesn't regenerate, I like this type of animal farm. Nebris has a similar thing, although his pens are bigger. And it keeps the animals from glitching through the walls, because there's no walls, there's just water to push them away. And if I could redo my animal pens, I think I would do them in this style, because I found the most efficient way to shear sheep is to just have gigantic pens, and all that automated shearing system stuff, unfortunately, is all it really gives you is more lag. I've got a dirt path going out to that island. I wonder what that's for some early resource harvesting or something. Pumpkin farm for lanterns, I guess. I saw some lanterns in there. But it looks like this is just a farm area. I don't know what that is. Maybe a log out evader? Maybe he's looking at what different blocks look like next to each other. I don't know. So anyway, health doesn't regenerate, and when you die, you're done. So errors in ultra hardcore are very costly, and you don't usually get to implement any knowledge you've learned from your errors until the next season, because it usually means your death. And that's been my case in both seasons. The first time, I made the mistake. Oh, no, I don't want to go here. I want to go over to that slime section. First time, I made the mistake of going after Good without taking just a few seconds it would have taken to make a flint and steel to set him on fire before I started attacking him. And that, plus my haste with the fall damage, I probably would have won that fight had I done it that way. It still would have probably been a bad idea, because I would have been left with not much health. But that was a mistake that I learned from, and I did not repeat in the next season. That is open. Is that a safe fall? Let's try. Hey-oh! It is. I actually wanted to look at the conveyor belt system. I imagine these... Oh, he does... That is a log out evader up to the top. Some obsidian. A door. Where exactly do you do the slime harvesting? Maybe it's not here. Yeah, okay, let's backtrack. Season 6, I made the mistake of letting my guard down, basically, after probably 3 hours and change of playing, plus there was about a half hour before where we filmed the intro and everybody gets set up and logged into the map and wait for everybody's internet to get sorted out and all that stuff. So we had probably been playing for about 4 hours total when I had to go to the bathroom. Yeah, this is definitely the slime system. This big open area I saw before. So how do I get into it? Actually, let's backtrack to this room and then try and see where that conveyor belt goes. That's probably the best way to figure it out. Let's reverse engineer the system. How do I get out of here? Staircase? Staircase. So my big mistake in Season 6, and I'm not going to include the lava incident, and that was my mistake. And of course, I've played with lava enough to know that it spreads out like that. But there's, I even forgot what that concept was called, where you can only hold 7 pieces of information in your brain at one time. But thinking about so many things at once, it just slips out of your brain that that lava's going to spread out, and don't get close to it when you're messing around with it. Did I look down here? I did. But I would say that my big mistake in Season 6 was the bathroom break without hiding myself. That was a huge, dumb error, which in hindsight seems like common sense, but I've been playing for almost 4 hours and hadn't seen anybody. Whoa, the lag, man. I wonder if it's all the chicken farm or something. And I've forgotten how we got to that big open area. Whoa. This is a ravine? Yes. How did we get to that big open area with the slime conveyor belt? Let's back up. Not this way. But that is another thing I've learned from never let your guard down, never leave yourself there in plain daylight. And it seems such like a common sense thing. We had just decided to move to the center of the map. I had just seen something placed by another player, the glowstone, which was from Kurt J. Mack, and I had just been hypothesizing that Kurt had learned his lesson from the last time it had gone to the center of the map before suggesting everyone go, so that he was already there and set up instead of being caught off guard like he was in Season 3, I think. I think it was Season 3, the first Highlander style season. How did we get to that area? It's not up here. This is just dead ends, right? Yeah, that goes up to the surface, I guess, to an eventual surface house. Here we go. I finally managed to remember where it was. Actually, I didn't remember. I just searched the whole house. And there's a little staircase here in this empty room, which is on the opposite side of the little the place we went down, the ladder there. So let's go look here again. Here we go. Lots of slimes freaking out. Let's see. How do I harvest these guys? Looks like they're all coming down here. Getting bounced around. Let's get out the Sliminator. Sword extraordinaire. Hey, buddy. I'm not even sure if... Let's see, are they being pushed up into this conveyor belt? Looks like they're being pushed up. Oh, they're all right here. Is this where I'm supposed to harvest them? One of the complaints I got for Ultra Hardcore Season 6 is that I wasn't interested in winning, and people found that disappointing. Actually, I did want to win. I am a competitive person. I definitely didn't want to go out the way I did. I wasn't going to be disappointed if I didn't win, because I thought I had done much better in Season 6 than I did in Season 5. Let's see. Did we pick up? We only... what happens if we do this? Ooh, there's lots of them right there. Okay, let's get these guys out of here. There must be a better way. Looks like they all get pushed up through here. And there's a lot right there. Oh, I think I just let loose somebody. Come get some. Ooh, yes, it does work. It definitely works. Oops. I wonder why these aren't higher. I'm getting pushed all around by these slimes. I definitely wanted to win, but I was happy with my performance. I definitely wanted to be wandering around lighting stuff on fire earlier. I don't know why that's so low. So let's let some more show up. Let's see, now I've got a stack and a half of slimes. This must be where the lag is coming from. They're getting conveyor belted up through here. Let's look around while we wait for more to spawn. Is this a spawning area? I'm not sure what's going on down here. That big open room is definitely a place for them to spawn and get conveyor belted around. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to start looking around for other players very soon because of my dumb mistake of getting burnt by lava and then getting attacked by a skeleton. Next Highlander style I would like to be out looking for other players sooner. My primary goal was to make entertaining and exciting videos. I hope I accomplished that goal despite never really getting into a fight except for getting shot to death by Kurt while I was AFK. And I have learned a lot watching other people. One thing I'm looking at when I watch other people's perspectives is, one, their own tendencies, so that I can sort of formulate better strategies for looking for other players in the future. All those are going down there. I think all this is getting sucked down this thing right here, down to where I was. This water's going this way, and this water's going this way. So it looks like it's all leading to this. And I probably just need to stick around for a bit, AFK, waiting for stuff to spawn. If I break this, those should show up. Oh, there's a guy just spawned there and jumped off to his death. Or not to his death, but to his eventual death. Anything useful in here? Some cobble. So let's go back to the harvesting area. And I'm also trying to improve my own game by watching how other people approach the map. I learned a lot about caving from Anders. I think one of the reasons he was able to move through caves so quickly is, A, there were a lot of people on the server, so these spawns were spread out. And so he was less likely to find monsters in the cave. The other thing that happened, I wonder what happens to the bigger slimes if they can get in here. Not sure how that works. The other thing that was going on is that monsters spawn in a certain radius around you. They won't spawn right next to you, but they spawn in a radius around you of several chunks. And I think if you move fast enough through caves, the spawns don't have time, especially when there's a bunch of people playing, it's kind of laggy. The spawns don't have time to catch up to you. I hear you, buddy. Get down through here. Those blocks should have showed up here. Oh no, I guess they would have got caught at one of these things because they're not actually jumping like the slimes do. But they will respawn eventually. The mob spawns never really catch up to you, and most of them end up behind you somewhere. Come on, buddy. Jump down here. Let's get the looting, sort of looting this. You need to be down here before I do anything. There's some more guys coming. I guess I just have to wait. It's not particularly fast. Although I do have a stack and a half of the things. Where'd you go? I should probably put this back so that they don't jump down there. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. I should probably close this too. Oh, damn it. I wanted to use my sort of mass slime ballage. And he found, I think Anders used 10 golden apples, which completely shattered everyone's record. I think next time we do a Highlander season, you should look for people to be learning from Anders' example of caving by moving fast through areas, and it is risky, that's for sure. But if you get into a cave that's low enough, I think it may just be worth the risk. And also, next time, I don't plan to get as intoxicated. I wasn't completely, unable to talk drunk or falling over drunk, but I was tipsy. I was happy, and it sort of it made me lose my mind a little bit. I still want to play the chaos game mode of sort of getting in other people's heads and affecting the way they play by altering the environment. That is the approach I will continue to use, but I think I'm going to drink a little bit less next time so I can remain a little bit more focused and concentrate on winning. I definitely, after the last two performances, I think I've learned a lot about the game, and I'm ready to kick some arse. There's a big guy stuck in here. Let's see what's going on up here. Whoa. Can I kill these guys? They were right there. There's a biggie. Looks like they're getting stuck or something. Shri said He doesn't really like to use this thing because it sort of lags out the game, or it's a little too buggy. But I'm almost up to 2 stacks of slime balls, and I'm gonna need a lot for my house, so I think we'll sit here and farm these for a while. Another thing I've sort of picked up on from watching all the different perspectives is that sitting in one place tends to make you not run into people, particularly if you're underground trying to recover health like I was. But also moving too fast through the world. Also, I think I can put a torch there, it's fine. If you move too fast through the world, you're probably not going to run into people either. If you notice, Paws was sprinting through the world. He crisscrossed the map like half a dozen times. And he did end up running into people, but I think if he had have sat and observed an area and moved a little slower through the world, I think he would have run into people more often. If you look at the maps that people post on the Mindcrack subreddit that track everyone's player movement, he came close to people quite often. And just barely missed running across them. So that's another thing I'm looking at, is ways to run into people, ways to track people, how fast you should move through the world. Come on, slimes. Whoop, getting pushed. Okay, that slime's bugging through the floor. He's still pushing me around, though. Let's see, what else? I do have a crazy strategy that's, like, utterly bizarre that would be fun. I just don't think it would make for very entertaining videos. There's something I could do that would basically break the game and make me unkillable, unless I fell to my death or something stupid. But I don't think it would be very entertaining for this particular strategy. I'm not going to reveal what that is in case I do some variant of it at some point. But it would be a crazy, weird strategy. Oh God, I'm gonna go! Stop it! Stop it! Stop that crap! Look at my sword, man. It is taking some damage from all these slime balls I'm acquiring. I'm wondering if this is the only acquisition place, or if there's another place where the bigger ones show up. I'm not exactly certain of that. I suppose I could follow this backwards. Can I follow this backwards? It goes that way. Let's go back up to this room and see if we can track it while we wait for slimes to catch up. Oh, God, go away! Go away, jeez. So they're all getting pushed to here, and I've just blocked them from getting through. Let's go ahead and break that so they can get through. Stop it! Oh, I'm not trying to hit him, I'm trying to mine. I can't mine because he's bugging out in there. This guy's bigger. Let's see what happens to the bigger guy. Or is that a small one up on the edge here? That was a small one. They're all getting pushed down there. And it looks like the big ones can go down there too. Get out of here. Okay, there. So nothing should be blocked. Looks like this is the only spawning area that I can see anyway. They're getting pushed along both sides. Into that center corner. So it looks like the only place they can go down is right through here. And this may get me killed, but let's see how this works exactly. So if I come down through here, I should be able to breathe right here. Yeah. Okay, and I'm getting pushed along this thing. I don't want to get pushed along yet. I want to look down here. I wonder where these are coming from, or oh, those must be source blocks that are just meant to push me here. Okay, let's just follow it, and basically I just want to see if there's some other collection place. I'm wondering how the big slimes get stuck in here. It looks like they don't. Yeah, this is where I was. So let's break this and get out. There. Alright, so I guess we'll just wait for more slimes. I already got more than 2 stacks. That's pretty good. Alright, more than 3 stacks. There was a block here. Oh, here's another guy. Come get some, little guy. Little fella. I wish these guys were consistent. I would keep them as pets, because they're funny. It has been going rather slow. I don't know if that's because it's buggy or if it's just the nature of the beast. Farming slimes, you have to wait for them to spawn. It's not like there's a slime spawner set up, but the whole system seems a little buggy, which Shri already told me, but I wanted to check it out anyway. So we've got 3 stacks and change of slime balls. There's another dude up here. I think he died, and he probably dropped down here somewhere, maybe. So anyway, at a rough estimate, I'm going to need more than a stack of sticky pistons for every shutter floor of the lens, and I'm going to need a bunch more for every other room I make, because I plan to have automated wheat farms and cactus farms and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to need a lot of slime balls. I'll probably be coming here more often, and I don't want to just drain all of his stockpile of slime. Look at this. Hello, boyo. Hopefully you don't get shoved. Actually, I probably don't need to use that one until we get to the small guys. Come get some, little slimy. Oh, awesome. This is way better than that slime farm, than the little conveyor belt. I probably just got like a whole nother stack right there. Let's take a bite of food. So anyway, next time I think we're going to set up the coal shutter, the floor. So now we've got 3.5 stacks. All right, excellent. So see you next time. Next time we'll be working on that first furnace room. That's right, the furnace room. See you later, guys. Bye!